most shameless double standard you've ever encountered? When my big sister Nina was diagnosed with anxiety and depression after our parents' divorce, my family rushed to support her. My parents put aside their differences to find her the best therapist money could buy. Our relatives visited with self-care packages full of bath bombs and scented candles. Even our teachers gave her extra time on assignments. But 2 years later, when I started showing the same symptoms, everyone reacted differently. I was labeled dramatic and attention-seeking. They said I was just copying Nina for sympathy. Dad rolled his eyes when I mentioned feeling anxious, saying I had nothing to be stressed about since I wasn't the one who had to watch their parents split up. I tried explaining that the divorce affected me too, but he'd cut me off, reminding me I was too young to remember it. The breaking point came during my first panic attack in history class. My heart was racing so fast I thought I was having a heart attack. My vision went blurry and I couldn't catch my breath. When the school nurse called my mom, she sighed and said she was in an important meeting. Could someone else pick me up? I ended up walking home alone, still shaking. That night at dinner, Nina described her own panic attack at college. Mom immediately offered to drive up that weekend to check on her. Dad promised to increase her therapy sessions. Meanwhile, I pushed food around my plate, invisible. Things got worse when I started losing weight. Food made me nauseous when I was anxious, and some days I could barely keep anything down. My straight A's dropped to C's because I couldn't focus in class. Dark circles appeared under my eyes from lying awake all night, mind racing. Nina got weekly family therapy sessions. I got lectures about being ungrateful. She was allowed mental health days from school. I was threatened with summer school if I missed another day. She received gentle check-ins about her eating. I got my dinner plate inspected and was forced to sit at the table until I finished everything. One morning, my mom found me crying in the bathroom. Instead of comfort, she snapped that I needed to pull myself together. She couldn't handle 2 damaged daughters. That word, damaged, echoed in my head all day. That night, I swallowed every anxiety pill I could find in Nina's bathroom drawer. I woke up in the hospital with a tube down my throat. The doctor said I was lucky my brother found me when he did. As I recovered, my family finally faced the truth they'd been denying. The psychiatrist explained that mental illness doesn't play favorites. My pain wasn't any less real than Nina's. My parents apologized through tears, promising things would be different. But hospital bills are expensive. They'd already spent their savings on Nina's treatment. There was only enough left for basic therapy, not the intensive program I needed. They suggested I try journaling instead. Nina got time off college to focus on her mental health. I was back in school 3 days after being discharged, still wearing my hospital bracelet. Her friends brought her flowers and cards. My classmates whispered and stared. She was brave for fighting her demons. I was unstable and scary. Last week, I moved in with my aunt in another state. She found me a good therapist who doesn't compare me to my sister. For the first time, someone's actually listening instead of dismissing my feelings. Meanwhile, my parents post about mental health awareness on Facebook, sharing Nina's recovery story while conveniently forgetting they have 2 daughters who struggled.